3-minute morning and evening journal. It's a positivity journal, and I love it. Your girl ain't recorded last week, and I'm not apologizing for it. Okay? In here, this bag is going with me too. That's my dirty clothes, and that's still clothes that I am meaning to read. Is the 4 agreements. I have read it on video, but welcome back to another video. It is your girl Christine the Butterfly, and y'all gonna have to get used to hearing also known as Chrissy-O the Artist, and I'm gonna tell y'all why in the upcoming video. But yeah, y'all, welcome back to another video, you guys. If you already a butterfly, part of the butterfly squad, hello team. What is up, squad? Up, y'all. And if you're a brand new member of the butterfly squad, welcome. Hey, I've noticed I got a few new more subscribers, and I'm so excited to see my channel grow. I am just so ecstatic to see that. So I'm sure you guys realize by now that your girl ain't recorded last week, and I'm not apologizing for it, okay? Your girl is really dealing with a lot, okay? And we're about to talk about it. Today is Monday, and it is my last week in Mobile, Alabama. It could be for a month. It could be for 6 months. But my son, he is leaving on Wednesday from Philadelphia, and he will be here by Thursday. And he's going to help me get all of my stuff in storage. And we're going to drive our asses to cold-ass Philly, y'all. This snowstorm, I talked to my daughter this morning, and she told me that. Now, I survived the blizzard of 96 in Philly. And if anybody on here remember the blizzard of 96, put in the chat. I do, okay? The blizzard of 96, when you walked outside, it covered your car. So I asked my daughter, I said, how much, how many inches she gets? She said, oh, I'm not sure. I said, okay, how much snow is covering a car? And she was like, oh, just the tire. Oh, then it wasn't a snowstorm. It snowed. But it's quite cold. I'm not happy. What I am happy about, I'm happy that I get to go see, I'm about to meet my granddaughter for the first time, my oldest son daughter. I'm going to meet one of my daughters, her youngest daughter. I'm going to meet her for the first time. I'm going to get to surprise my mother. So we're going to get that on camera. It's going to be on the vlog. But hopefully, if everything work out right, I can be able to show up at the restaurant and surprise her at the restaurant. I'm hoping. If I don't get the information fast enough, then I'm going to call my sister and let my sister know. I'm trying to surprise everybody. That's what I'm trying to do. But Yeah, the goal is for my daughter to get the name of the restaurant, and then I call the restaurant and tell them, listen, I'm trying to surprise my family for my mother's birthday. And so I'm letting y'all know that I'm also showing up. You feel what I'm saying? Like the reservation for me and my son, but we're coming as a surprise. And so, you know what I mean? Just make sure the table is big enough for us to come. Now, I don't think the restaurant we going to is like so sickeningly exclusive that, you know, because we're going on restaurant week. My mother's birthday falls on restaurant week every year in Philadelphia. So every year my sister picks a nice restaurant for us to go to for my mom's birthday. And this would be the first time I have gone to a birthday. Well, no, because I was there for her 70th. She turned 71 last year. I missed her birthday last year. And so she think I'm going to miss it this year. So those are some positives. You feel what I'm saying? I'm nervous because my mother don't know that I am planning to come and stay for a while. And I worry that she will tell me I can't say no. I'm not. She might fuss at me a little bit for springing it on her, but I know that I am just over this living as a nomad in Mobile, Alabama. It is so crazy, y'all. Back in the day, I'd have did this shit. I'd have been on couch to couch. Feel what I'm saying? Like, I used to auction off my motherfucking Social Security check. Like, this guarantee I get a check every month, yo. Who? But I ain't got it in me no more. I ain't got it in me no more, yo. Like, there was a time I was on a run for like a year and a half. And I was living like a nomad for a year and a half, just from place to place. I stayed a couple months here, a couple months there, maybe a month there, maybe a couple weeks there, until I got caught. But yeah, I ain't got this shit in me no more. Okay, I'm ready to go home. Hate the snow, but on the flip side, we're gonna be locked in. I don't do the cold, and I damn sure enough don't do the snow. When I leave out the house, I got to be in my son's car. Okay, so we're gonna be locked in, and just doing a vlog, I'll just be sitting around. So we're gonna be really starting my handmade business. We're gonna start getting that together while I'm in Philly. So there's some good things that's gonna happen out of this situation. I'm tripping, y'all. We about to leave. I'm tripping. See, this is what happens. I don't know how them vloggers be doing the get ready with me vloggers. Cause I be forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. Now I packed away a lot of my facial stuff. So I just used turmeric soap. That's what the soap was that I used to wash my face, was turmeric soap. I just used the turmeric soap to wash my face. And then this daily face cream that I had got from Trader Joe's back home. Just to give my face some moisture. But I know when I get into my apartment, when we finally get in there, y'all, like, locking down a morning routine, which includes my skincare, locking down an evening routine, which includes my skincare. Those are some goals, y'all. How is I'm doing with my weight loss journey? Well, y'all know we keep it real here. I ain't been thinking about that, Jim, y'all. I haven't. Your girl has been thinking about this next journey. Now, what I can tell you guys is when I get to Philly, hold on, let me put this light on. I know I'm going against the window. Here we go. When I get to Philly, I am bringing some of my workout stuff. Just be driving there, because see, this is the thing. When I finally do get that phone call, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly out here Stay with my cousin until I get my keys, and then I'm going to fly back home. And then me and my son, because I'm bringing my dog. So once I get my keys at my apartment and all that is good, then I'm going to fly back home, make sure all of my stuff, because I love my son, but guarantee you he will leave something, okay? And so, I would just feel better if I come back and make sure he have everything, and then we'll ride out here, and then my son is going to help me move into my apartment. So, you guys, I feel good. I'm glad I ain't got to live here with this boy no more. I'm so doggone happy that if y'all understood, I'm telling you, see, I'm a type of person who, I don't like people to switch up on me. I don't like, manipulative, conniving people, shit like that. And I don't like people who switch up on me. So, your characters or things you might do might bug the fuck out of me, but if the end of the day that's who you are, then that's who you are. If you're not my man, you're not my child, like, you feel what I'm saying? So there was a lot of things about this young man that irked my nerves. Like, when I promise you, I think he an inbreed kid. I promise you I do. I promise you, and I'm not even trying to like to say that to be smart or to be mean, but I grew up with a girl who, unfortunately, her father was her grandfather. And I'm telling you, like, he really, like, remind me of a kid of incest. Like, and it's unfortunately, but, and he doesn't fool with any of his family. I've been here almost a year. I've never met a family member. He never mentioned them, no nothing. So, I'm, not no detective or anything, but it makes sense. But he just have a lot of ways that, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not cool with. He really do. That's brighter, that's better. Like, he really truly do. So, I, I'm just glad that, and I can be comfortable. Ain't nothing like going home. And I was telling my cousin today, like, I'm going home. Like, not kind of home, like, because I lived in Jersey for 13 years before I moved to Alabama. But home is literally, like, if anybody know about Philly, about Grant Street, I've been living on Grant Street since I was 10 years old. That's what my mother still lives on Grant Street. Not in the same house, but she still lives on Grant Street. 2 blocks away from the house I've been doing since I was 10. Like, literally in the neighborhood I've been my whole life. So, I'm going home. And I don't know how long I'm going to be there, but I know that I'm not going to have to worry about, am I going to need to figure out where I'm going to live in a month. And, the good thing is that I know I'm not going there for good. I know that I am solely going there and just waiting for my name to be called. I got an understanding with my case manager. I don't know why. I'm sorry, y'all. I got an understanding with my case manager, and yeah, so she's gonna be the one that calls me and give me a heads up, because she's been with me through this journey from day one. And there's some things at this point in my life that is non-negotiable for me. I don't know what is going on with my lighting. Let me turn this up. Here we go. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what is going on with my lighting. I just keep looking in my back mirror and seeing that it's light, dark. But so I'm not gonna keep dealing with it. I'm just not. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna keep dealing with the nomad life. I can't. And I put in I stayed here for a year. I put in my work, and I don't feel like it's going in vain. A part of me also feel like God is sending me home for a reason. Me and my daughter just made up. Hopefully it's to rebuild our relationship. I hope it's not, he's not preparing me for something else. Because my mother is turning 72 years old. She's not a sickly lady, thank God. She works every day. She is a teacher, and she get up and go to work and teach every day. She teaches early childhood development. So she teaches pre-K and kindergarten, y'all. At 72 years old and still keeping up with the babies. She will be retiring this year, this will be her last year. And so, yeah, I'm just hoping God is just setting up for me to just spend a nice amount of time with my mom. I do think it would be quite amazing for me to get that phone call while I'm with my family that my housing came through. But yeah, you guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. So in the next vlog, and this is another thing I want to say, until I get a little bit more situated in what's going on, what makes more sense to me is for me to drop a vlog on Wednesdays and Sundays. And that'll just be the best thing for me to do right now. And when I have a talking head video to talk, I'm going to show up and talk. But every time I try to make it like a real, like, solid this week, what I know I could do is I could show up and, record. I might skip a day or two, but, I can say that I missed recording last week. I did. I enjoyed the time that I took off because I needed it to regroup and get my mind together. I was going on overload, y'all. Like, I was really going down a rabbit hole of fear of, oh my God, I'm going to leave and never be able to come back. And so I just had to go and do the inner work. Like, at the end of the day, I'm bipolar and my brain is unbalanced. It goes straight to hell, okay? And I have to step back and do actual work. Many years of psychotherapy, and I have to take those tools and pull it into work. And that can't be a public thing. It can't be, then I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for the benefit of y'all. And if I don't go inward for me, I can't show up for y'all. Like, I want to always show up authentically, but I don't want to show up all broken and damaged. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I could be upset. Might either be down or sad for a period. Even, if God, and I don't even claim depression. You know what I mean? But, and even in that moment, I can't see me showing up. Like, I show up as I'm working through the other side of it, not in the midst of it. You feel what I'm saying? But so I just needed to take a week and go inward and do some really, in work. And now I'm on the side of, this is a good thing and that I have nothing to worry about. It's so funny. I was thinking about the other day when my mother was my age, and I can always correlate how old I was and how old my mom was, because me and my youngest son is 25 years apart, and me and my mother is 25 years apart, and I'm her oldest child. Well, I'm the oldest. I'm both my parents' oldest. And so when my mother was my age, she was just about a year shy of moving into her Habitat for Humanity house, the house she lives in right now. And I think I told y'all the story before, how my mother was denied 3 times, and then I think she did it again, and then the 4th time she got it. But I remember her distinctly saying that they can keep saying no all they want to. God said it's mine, so it's mine. And so she didn't just sit back and did nothing. She just kept showing back and kept working harder to meet the requirements that they asked her to meet. But she stood on that and she believed that. And now here it is, 25 years later. Yeah, about 25 years later, she still is in that house. So I'm just standing on that faith and knowing, like, God told me that this is where I'm supposed to be. He not only showed me where I'm supposed to be, I know the apartments I'm supposed to be in. He gave me the vision. He set it up for me here that when I do come back, your girl ain't got to worry about nothing. And so I'm just going to stay focused on the goal. You feel what I'm saying? Building my YouTube, starting my business, and having a conversation with ChatGPT on how are we going to do this? You feel what I'm saying? How are we going to do this that is going to make sense? You know what I mean? And being homeless and starting a business. I've seen many, many, many handmade creators like start their business in a place of homelessness. You feel me? And so I'm just gonna stay focused on the goal. I was talking, please, y'all. I'm sure y'all realize by now. Your girl to get distracted, get off topic. I did mention earlier about me working out my gym equipment, because of how I'm going there and how I'm coming back. I'm thinking I'm going to take, because I have a little bin that has a couple of my weights and my workout stuff in there, but I don't want to, neglect, my working out and neglect my eating. And, like I said, I have here a couple reasons I'm not buying no more food for here, to like cook and have to put in the freezer. So I've been eating some fast food and, things I really shouldn't be eating. So one of my goals is to like get back in the gear. You feel what I'm saying? Start my keto back. That was the best. Keto is the best. Keto and intermittent fasting is the best. You know what I mean? Do I still want to focus on rapid weight loss? Not while I'm not in my own place. I'm not. My focus is going to be eating chemo and eating intermittent fasting and getting in cardio. That is what my goal is going to be once I get back home. So, moving forward with my business. So, if you look at, my banner on my YouTube page, it says get fit, starting a business and starting over at 46. I think it might just say it's starting over. I have to go check that. I might have to change that only because it might stay 45 to be honest with you. So I might need to put it to 40, starting over at 40 plus or something, or starting over at 45 and up or some shit. But so my thought process behind that is because I will be starting another YouTube channel centered around my handmade business, right? And the reason why I'm saying handmade business like that and not just press-on nails is because I decided that it's not going to only be press-on nails, but it's going to be things that I can create quickly, such as junk cases. I don't know if you ever heard them, but if you ever seen like phone cases that got all the charms or they custom charms and stuff on it, that's called junk cases. And so I'm planning to incorporate junk cases in there and eventually down the line making resin jewelry. Things of that nature. So, still my art, but still on a smaller scale. And it's not just like centered focused on one thing. And plus, if I decide to do an event or a show or something like that, all those things can be done that day. And you can come in and create and be able to leave with what you made that day. And all the other work that I created besides painting was something that you would have had to come back and finish. So that's what I'm so excited about. I can see how I can scale this business. And that just feels amazing to me. Even going to my mom's house, all I need is one room and one little corner in the room. And we cranking out them nails, okay? Now, on my channel, I'm going to always show y'all the, behind the scenes, a little bit, and, before I start working, and the end result of what I did. But I will be on this channel showing y'all how I'm building a whole nother YouTube channel, building a whole business while I am homeless, while I am between homes. And it has a lot to do with the fact that we allow a lot of things to stop us. Like, as soon as you have a goal and a dream, chaos happens all around you. Every time you want to take, and I know it because it's been my life. Every time I step foot and see a way of being able to see something happening, chaos happens. But I'm going to tell you the difference between this time and every other time. Every other time, I allow chaos to consume me, and then I drop whatever I'm doing 6 months, years, sometimes maybe even 2. And then I get up and I pick it up back up again. Because I can't ever stop as a part of my DNA. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm not allowing this time is to stop even through the chaos. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep moving forward. And now I'm going home. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Because I'm going to be home anyway. I'm going to be in the house anyway. I can't smoke in my mama's house. Feel what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe atmosphere. I got grandkids running around there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to need to keep busy, and just creating YouTube content won't be enough. You feel what I'm saying? Because let's face it, I need to start creating an income. You feel what I'm saying? And so I'm going to start with UGC because, we ain't going to be selling the press-on nails right away. But I don't even want to say that too loud, because I might, pause it and speak into existence. Who knows? But that's the plan. That's the goal. That's how we moving. Period. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna show back up today. Let me show y'all what what your girl been doing though. So y'all see all that? Y'all see all that? Oh, everything's gone. I remember how the only thing left up there is my baby bear. That's in my candle. And the bear and the candle going with me. The computer and all that stuff going with me. All the rest of that stuff down there going to storage. And then y'all see over here. Some of that stuff getting thrown away. Of course, my painting coming. I think I'm going to give that painting to my mother. I gave her another painting, but it was a little too astrology for her. So I'm going to give her that painting for her birthday. All that's going with me. This bag right here is going in storage. That bag down there that's open going with me. Hold on. I got that. That was maintenance, but yeah, so that bag down there, that bag is going with me. That's the clothes I wear every day. Then in here, this bag is going with me too. That's my dirty clothes, and that's still clothes I wear every day. All those bins that had clothes in it, yeah, they're gone. All my stuff is packed up in there. That's packed up over there. That dust, you see this dust is packed up, so we're going home. And when we come back, we'll be coming back to get our keys. And I think that it just makes the most sense. It's the most safe. And at this point in my life, y'all, I ain't got it in me. Your girl ain't got it in her no more. Okay, it's a wrap. So, yeah. Oh. I should showing up here on tomorrow. Been about 30 minutes on here so far. So, if I don't show up tomorrow, it will definitely show up Wednesday. Close out the vlog. Because my son will be here Thursday. So, I'll probably show up tomorrow and close out the vlog so I can have it uploaded Wednesday to show y'all anything else. Because what I have to do, and y'all hold me to it, tomorrow I'm going to show up on here. What I have to do is get all of my pocketbooks. My pocketbooks up there. I gotta get it in this empty bin down here. This bin right here is empty. And get all this stuff, these books and stuff. Y'all see all them books? I gotta get all that packed up. That's going with me. That's my Bible. This is my journal I write in, my spiritual journal. One of my favorite books that I am meaning to read is the 4 Agreements. I have read it on video, but I have to read the book. This is my driver's manual. Y'all, but when I get back here, your girl gonna be ready to take the test, and we gonna go take the test so I can get my license. Cause it's corny as shit living out here without no license. Let me tell y'all. Like, at least if I had my license, I can rent a car from time to time. But damn. So yeah, you guys. You know, the last couple videos I was sad about it. You know, I was been doing a lot of affirmations, a lot of counteracting negative thoughts. That's what I was doing. I spent a lot of time doing last week is really, you know, meditating real hard. You know, really intentionally thinking positive. I don't know if I ever showed y'all, but I had this 3-minute journal, and yo, when I tell y'all I love this journal, I will link it in the description. I got it from off of Amazon, of course, but it's literally a 3-minute morning and evening journal. It's a positivity journal, and I love it. I love it. I have worked this book multiple times. I tried to have a different journal because this book is maybe about 3 months, but I haven't, and I'm not really just write in my diary type of person, but a prompted journal really works for me. It's just literally, and I write 3 affirmations down every single day. I write down what I'm grateful for 6 times a day, because you do 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening. Your daily affirmations, 3 priority goals. Like, and when I say I fill it out, your girl, I'll be in here. Like, you know, ask you my wellness check at the end of the day. If I drunk all my water, if I walked, how much caffeine I drunk, at your mental health, how do you feel? Like, this journal, I'm telling you, like, if you are having trouble staying positive in the midst of things you're going through, that 3-minute positivity journal ain't nothing to fool with. So I'll make sure that I'll get that link, and I will put the link in the description if you would like to get you one, because it works wonders for me. But yeah, you guys, so, and let me, you know, for the thumbnail. for the thumbnail, you feel me? Hey. But yeah, you guys, so I'm gonna let you guys go for the day. I'm come back and holler at y'all tomorrow to get more stuff packed away. My baby leaving Wednesday, and he'll show up Thursday. So yeah, the video that y'all see on Sunday will be my road trip back to home. Oh, it is what it is. And yeah, I feel a lot more better about it now. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. I ain't going to get in front of this camera because I look like yesterday. Okay, your girl ain't get dressed. I just been in here packing, getting stuff together. I told you I was going to get them pocketbooks from up there. Them shoes are going when my son come. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff together that's going to come, because I use all this every day for my hair and my vitamins and stuff. So I pack that up when my son come. But yeah, as you can see, your girl got mostly everything together. We still got to get over there, but I mostly got everything together. Okay, well, I guess I won't be. Fuck it, I'll get in the camera. I still look like yesterday, so I don't hear no comments in there. But yeah, you guys, I want to get back on here just to end it. I'm in here watching Bridgerton, getting caught up because the new season coming. Who is a Bridgerton fan? Yes, period. But yeah, you guys, I am getting this stuff together. The next time when I start my vlog, it will be with my baby come here. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I close out this vlog. I didn't want to just like leave it where it was at. And I wanted to show y'all that I was getting some packing done. Listen, guys, is this your season for change? It might not always look like what you want it to look like or what you have it in your head of it going to look like. But if things is going in the direction and it seems seamless, even though it's chaotic, trust yourself, okay? And just go with it. You know, I do not regret this year, all the ups and downs and everything that I've been through. I don't. I am now looking forward to going home. I'm grateful about going home for a little bit because I have a feeling once I come back here, your girl going to be busy. She going to be booked and busy, baby, okay? And, you know, I feel like God is telling me I'm going to need this time with my family and to get back in a place of peace and serenity. So, all right, you guys. So y'all know, first of all, let me say this. If you have made it to the end of this video, I'm going to say like my girl Kalani, you are the real MVP. I like when she say that. Because I'm telling you, I look at my analytics and realize a lot of people's not watching my videos all the way to the end. So if you have watched my videos all the way to the end, thank you, baby. You are a true butterfly. You are a true member of the Butterfly Squad. All right, now you know how I'm going to end this. I'm going to end it like I end all my other vlogs, y'all. Nothing in life is happening to you, but everything, and I do mean everything, is happening for you and it's happening for your greatness. So you go out in this world and be fucking great, okay? I love you from the bottom of my heart, all right? Yo, butterflies. Squad out, boo.